Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to some more StarRupture. So it has been a little bit since we last played. We were working on our tier 3 factory over here. So we have our tier 1 factory here, which is producing products like plates, wire, rods, the different powders, the calcium powder, the wolfram powder. And that's all being fed into our tier 2 factory right here. And then I did design these, so if I do need more of one product, I can just add more to it and just kind of expand it. I kind of limited myself the expansion this direction for our tier 1 and tier 3 factories, but I shouldn't need that much, so should be fine. Let's take a look and make sure everything is... It does look like we are running out of rods, so I'm going to have to probably get some more rods placed here. So let's do that while I'm thinking about it. And that'll increase our rod production. So yeah, let's do this. Let's just add another 3 in here. So we'll do that. There we go. Okay. One, two, three. And then I do like just using platforms instead of the supported platforms. And I've noticed better performance as well, since I kind of did separate everything. Not everything's part of the exact same like platform network, so it actually breaks it out down quite a bit, which is good. Okay, so let's hook all of this up. And then I want to start focusing on fulfilling some more orders here. I wonder. Yeah, let's delete this. Oh, looks like my guy's a little dehydrated too. Okay. Alright, so these are going to be all rods as well. And obviously these are rods. So that should double our rod production here. So we'll see how this actually does. Yeah, I'm really excited for them to actually fix some of the bugs that are popping up, like the multi-rail bug, because I would prefer just to have one rail per item, but until they fix it, we're kind of stuck doing it like this, which this isn't a bad way to do it. Yeah, we don't have any coming in towards these last ones here, so even though we have the potential to make more rods, we're not actually making more right now because we just don't have enough iron coming in. Yeah, so I need to try to figure out how I actually want to do this. For the most part, though, this is running pretty well. Yeah, eventually we'll have enough iron coming in where these ones will start to activate. I'm trying to figure out if there's another way I could potentially do this. The fact that you can't really stack rails, though, is kind of... Yeah, it makes it kind of difficult. I would almost rather be able to have the ability to stack rails versus the multi-rail. Like, instead of multi-rails being, you know, horizontal, like having them vertical would almost make more sense. Because then it would actually help with the efficiency of the base a little bit more. I could always do this, where I could find another, I could split this off and have half of it come and just hook up right here. Like, that's also a possibility. I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out how I actually want to do this, but anyways, let's see. What do we actually need to start doing here? So we'll head back in our habitat here for a minute. Let's see. So these are all level 7. So super magnet and nozzle. I think I needed the nozzle if I remember correctly. Let's just build a quick mega press. Oh no, the impeller nozzle is right here, which I have not unlocked the nozzle yet. Heat resistant stabilizer and helium. Okay. Yeah, what do I need for the nozzle? Mega press for the nozzle. I need... Okay, so I just need a bunch of... I need 100 heat-resistant sheets and a bunch of helium. You know, I do have an idea on how I can actually make this a little bit more efficient when running, though. Like, what if I do this? That way it'll just allow me to run. I can even throw some stairs right here. Yeah, that looks better. This one's going to be a little steeper. And then we're going to go back to shallow stairs. Okay, that actually worked really well. So... Okay. So then I can just do one sprint here. Okay, let's get some water. Oh, crap. Uh-oh, I gotta go inside, or otherwise I'm gonna end up dying. My vision is blurring a little bit. That's not good. Food. Where's food? Food's right here. Oh, crap. Wait, do I not have... Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, well, we do have some water over here, so... Oh, no. Oh, my guy's gonna end up dying. Oh, crap. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is awful. I'm gonna end up dying. I'm dead. There's water right there, too. And, yep, there I go. Shit. Do I seriously not have any water? Jesus. Okay, well, that's dumb. Why is water not spawning over there now? I seriously just died. Fuck. You know what? I bet you I know where all my water is. That's so sad. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I bet you I know where all my freaking water is. I forgot that I dismantled my entire factory and then rebuilt it. Bet you I know exactly where all my food and water is. Because I know I had a bunch. Bet you it's right there. In that crate. Yep. If I would have just looked, I would have been able to find it. Gosh dang it. Alright, and then we're having some logistics issues with this still, so that's a problem. Alright, let's go back to what I actually need to get, which I still need food. Yeah, so we're going to go in this crate here and actually get some food. I mean, theoretically, I do have enough rods and helium.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Let's grab some helium. I don't need a whole lot, I don't think. We'll just grab 1,000 helium. And then I did need some heat-resistant sheets, which aren't over here. I think there might be some in this other crate over here. Let's see. Heat-resistant sheets. Yep, there's some right there. Okay. That should be all I need to unlock the, what was it called? It's not the impeller. The nozzle. Alright, let's take a look here. Mega press. Oh, I did overkill on the helium. That's fine. Alright, so we have unlocked the nozzle, so I need heat-resistant sheets, helium, which I have, and then stabilizers. I am producing all 3 of those, which I think they're being produced at our Tier 3 factory, which I need health. Ooh. There we go. I forgot that these glow caps actually heal you. Okay, so heat-resistant sheets. I think I'm producing stabilizers over here. Yeah, so we have alright, so stabilizers, helium, heat-resistant sheets. So all of these are going to be tier... Yeah, so these are going to be tier 4 factors then. Which we do have some heat-resistant sheets being made. I need to figure out exactly how... I know how to do this. I know how I'm going to end up doing this here. Yeah, so essentially I'm still doing a bus system here, but each line is a specific tier of belt. So like we have tier 1 items here, tier 2 items here, tier 3 items are going to be on this belt. Now the trick is trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this, which is what I was going to do in between episodes, because the tier 4 factory is going to be right here. I just need to figure out exactly how I want to start doing all this? I guess I could see how many tier 4 items there actually are. That's going to be a bit tedious to try to figure out, though. I guess it doesn't really matter how I do this. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's see. Yeah, it's tier 3. This is a tier 3, which I believe I'm making this. Or no, maybe I'm not. I'm making the inductor, I'm making the heat resistant sheets. I don't think I'm making... Yeah, no, I'm not. So, yeah, this is the last tier 3 product, I believe. And then these are all tier 4s. Yeah, so let's start making this. So helium, calcium powder. Yeah, let's do this. Now, I don't know if this is actually the last tier 3 product, but... Alright, so it should start pulling, so this stuff should start being made here pretty soon. At least I'm hoping. Let's see here. Yep, here it comes. Yeah, we have a lot more helium coming in. We have some calcium powder. Perfect. Alright, hang on one second. Alrighty. The only thing I'm not seeing coming through is the... Oh, never mind. It's on the other belt. Oops. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh yeah, here they come. They're coming through right here. Perfect. Yep, it's being made. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, my freaking dog. Which actually, I don't think you guys can hear. I can hear very well. Okay, so... Sweet. I think that's the last tier 3 product. So what I might end up doing here is... How I'm going to do this is I'm going to wrap these belts around so then they'll start going that direction. I could start the tier 4 products right here. I guess it doesn't really matter how I do this because I can place as many as I can going this way, and then if it gets too long I can start placing them up here. Like, just because this tier 3 factory might be a little smaller doesn't really mean anything. So I could even place the tier 4 factory right here for now. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll end up doing. So, okay, so let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's how this is going to go. And then this will be tier 4 products right here. Okay, so... Now what I'm going to need is I'm going to need the Mega Press. Okay, so because these things... So I do have a couple of different options here. I might actually make these 5x5 just because it's going to make it easier to do the, oh Jesus. Yeah, it's going to make it easier to do these rail connectors. We'll do that. Yeah, I wish there was a better way to split the multi-rails. Alright, so we'll start off with 3. Oh, jeez. Which realistically, what I could even do is I could do this.
I'm detecting increasing.
Oh, come on.
Prepare for a wave.
I was busy doing stuff. I could do it like this, so then it's level with the ground. I mean, theoretically, that would work. Let's see here, because then if I connect these like that, we'll just connect it to the far one. The only thing is going to be the platforms, but I could even remedy that too. I mean, that doesn't look too terrible. Yeah, we'll try that and see. As long as the bus remains on the same level, that's all that really matters because of how I'm actually doing it. Alright, well, we're going to have to run inside here really quick before the wave hits us. We're still not producing any extra rods because of our limitation with our belts here. Which, yeah, the fact that we don't have that we can't use the multi-rails makes it very freaking difficult.
Raptura's core is unstable.
Ooh, that's loud. It's also bright. Alright, the planet should be cooling down here pretty quick, so let's head downstairs. And then, yeah, I want to get the, 1, 2, 3. God, I need another 3 levels. I want to get the rail, variant 3 here. It is nice and cold.
Within acceptable parameters.
Alright, so let's go back over here. We'll continue working on our base, or this factory over here. Because now I have access to the building drone again, which is helpful. Okay, so what we're going to have to do... Let's see, how did I do these guys? Okay, yeah, so we'll get rid of this one. And then essentially how we're going to do this is going to be tier 2. Actually, let's see here. What all do I need for this? Nozzle, I need heat resistant sheets, helium, and stabilizers. So heat resistant sheets are gonna be along this tier... No, yeah, heat resistant sheets are gonna be along this tier 3 line right here. So I'm thinking how we're gonna have to do this. And oops, this is tier 4, not tier 3. This one is tier 3, which means I can get rid of you. Alright, so let me see here. So tier 3, these are tier 1, and this is tier 2. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to have to... So you know what I can do here. Hang on a minute. I have an idea. We can do this. Now, I'm really hoping that only having one multi-rail right here is not gonna... Gosh dang it. Is not gonna affect anything terribly. Yeah, why did that do that? Alright, so tier 2, tier 1, tier 3. Tier 2, tier 1, tier 3. So tier 2... I'm trying to remember where the helium's at. Alright, helium's on tier 1, so... I guess I could just do this really quick here. Alright, that actually looks pretty good. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, so let's set all of these up here. So nozzles and nozzle. Alright, then here come the stabilizers as well. And then we should have helium coming in too. Which it might take a minute for the helium, but that's okay. I do like the way this looks. So then yeah, we're going to delete this one. We're just going to put a single rail support here. So this is where the tier 4 is going to start. And now I need... Yeah, we're going to do this. Oh, I don't have enough resources now. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a trip over to our building material production facility, which is this way. I also want to upgrade my core again too, because I kind of miss not having those waves come through. It's kind of a fun little challenge to have to defend your base. But yeah, once the devs fix the multi-rails, I'm gonna start using those. I'm not rebuilding this factory again though. I'll probably just build another factory elsewhere with the multi-rails. Or if I do rebuild this factory, I'll just do it like in between episodes or something. Or I'll just do it on screen. I don't know. But it just keeps getting tedious having to rebuild factories. It just irritates me that the multi-rails aren't working right. It's okay though. Alrighty, so we have a bunch of building material here. So we're going to take you,
Just what I need.
and all of you. Heck yeah. Sweet, that should be more than enough for a while. And I still have quite a few intermediate building materials on me as well, so... I still can't believe I died. And there was... everything I needed was right next to me, and I completely forgot about it. Oh well. Yeah, I actually do mine quite a bit quicker, but I do have two of these mining things in. Imagine if I just fill up my survival LEMs with those 25% reduction mining chips. Just instantly mine anything. You can probably do that actually. Speaking of, I need to go explore some more bases too. Wait, where am I going? I need to go this way. Oh, I never noticed the Mega Press is actually... I guess that makes sense. It's called a Mega Press, so it's pressing. That's cool. Alright, so let's make some more storages. Which is funny, because once I unlock this next robotics order, or once I complete the next robotics order, I'm going to have access to better storage. I actually don't really mind that. That doesn't look bad. It's the exact same concept, it's just on different levels, so it still works. Alright, so we have nozzles coming in. That is beautiful. Let's see, how long? One every 5 seconds, so it takes a minute for nozzles to get made. That's okay though. I wonder how many nozzles I'm actually gonna need. You know what I can do? And I thought about this a couple of different times. Where I could literally just build like a an orbital launch area. Like right here. There, I could build a little orbital launch area right here. And I can just manually put everything I need to in here. And like I can even just do a couple of different storages here.
Altura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
I could just do something like this. So let's see. I need 116,000 in each of. Well, I don't. Yeah, nozzles. I could do nozzles. Actually, impellers would be better for the Selenian Corporation versus the nozzles. The nozzles I'm going to need for something else. Let's see, what do I need to make impellers here? I need rods too. I'm almost going to need another rod factory, or like another tier 1 factory. Which actually, I could build another tier 1 factory over here. How would I do that though? So, if I build another tier 1 factory, oh my god, that's freaking loud. Okay, so if I build another tier 1 factory over here, I have to get those tier 1 parts into our tier 2. Or I just build another tier 1, tier 2 factory over here. Yeah, because we're having issues with the rods right now because we're not producing enough. Or I could run another thing of rails right along this side here. Maybe that's what I'll have to do. I can make another smelting area over here and then run the titanium up this way. That actually might work a little bit better versus building another tier 1 factory over here. If I have to build another tier 1 factory, I can. But this might actually work a little bit better. Alright, so we're going to keep these as nozzles because I'm going to need the nozzles for something down the line. Yeah, so these are going to stay as nozzles. I'm just not producing nearly enough heat-resistant sheets right now either. And actually, I am. See, this is the issue I'm running into, because we have more than enough here. But I wonder if I can just change the priority. Yeah, let's do that. We'll change the priority of these ones to low, so it'll force all of this out. And actually, I could keep this one like that. As long as this one's low, so it won't pull from here, we're fine. There we go. Alright, so let's work on the next section, and the next ones are going to be the impellers. So, building not stable. So we have 1, 2. Okay, that's going to be a bit of an issue. So how do I actually want to do this? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not connected with the ground. I'm not sure how I'm going to effectively do this. Yeah, because we have 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 6. So 1, 2, 3. Which means it would go right here is where it would start. That's 3, 4, 5. And that's 6. Alright, so let's see here. And then if I place this... Actually, I shouldn't even have to do that. I should just be able to place this on top of it. And of course I can't. For some stupid reason. That worked. What the heck? So it's this corner right here that doesn't work. Okay. Why doesn't that work? That should work, shouldn't it? You'd think that would work. Alright, so what if I do it like this? Which means I'm gonna have to redo all of these. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I need one more because this has to be 6. There we go. That's 4. That's 5, and I can even put one right there. Just to make it look better. Alright. Will you work? Yes, you will. Okay, well that's slightly better, I guess. So yeah, apparently if it touches the ground too much, the supports won't work for it. So that's actually really interesting. Alright, so then, yeah, what we're going to have to do is build some more supports here. Which I realistically could just match what this guy is over here. Can I still delete that? Oh yeah. I can. Perfect. There we go. Alright, so I can do another Mega Press. Beautiful. Alright, so that's 2 down, 1 to go. Which, I wonder, can I just... I could do that, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do another one of these. There we go. Okay. That looks better. And it kind of naturally goes with the ground too. So, okay. Let's do this. So, 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to go like this. Yeah, this is where like having vertical multi-rails would come in better, because then you could have multiple rails on top of each other, and you can use each of these lanes here. Granted, there are other ways to build the factories where you can utilize each lane, but I like having like the main bus system, which in this game is a little bit more difficult, but it is kind of a fun challenge. Alright, perfect. So then this is going to require 4, which means I'm going to need 2 of these. Yes, how do I want to do this? I guess I could, until I get access to the 5 multi-rail, I could still do this. Ooh, okay, we're gonna do this too. So let's hook this guy up here. 1, 2, 3, and then you are gonna be this. And this I'm not actually gonna use, it's just there for looks more than anything else. There we go. So we have tier 1 through 4 right here. Beautiful. Alright, so let's hook these up. Gosh dang it. Why does it do that?
I need water.
Okay, hang on. I have water. See? Water. Okay, so we're hooking that up. Now I need to figure out how I want to do these. Because this requires 4 different items. Granted, no, this will work because 2 of those items are on 1 rail, so never mind, I'm overthinking this. There we go. Yeah, I was overthinking that 100%. I also need platforms, so let's do this. There we go, that looks better. Okay, so let's... So impeller. Impeller. And impeller. So yeah, I'm going to have more rods and stuff. So I think what I'm going to probably have to do is, because I'm not producing nearly enough rods at the moment, I'm going to have to hook up a titanium line to right here. Yeah, so we'll do 1, 2, and then we'll have the rails come in like this. Alright, so let's go make some more titanium, which we're going to use this titanium deposit over here. I'm sure there's some other ways that could absolutely make our factory a little bit more efficient as well. But I like how this is going. My hunger is getting a little low, so let's eat some of these.
That's a snack.
So it looks like we have a couple of impure nodes here. We have, I think those are just normal. Yeah, because the pure nodes are like rainbow colored. There's a lot of this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build another one of you. Which it doesn't really matter where I build it. I could even just build it like in the back right here, just like that. So we have 5 nodes right here, so that's going to be a lot of titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Yeah, so we have 1 per second for these 4, and then this is 2 per second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do 6 smelters here. Which I don't know why I keep getting out of our build drone. Alright, so yeah, because the rest of these are impure, and that's a normal node. So I think 6 smelters actually works out perfectly here. So, alright, let's do this. Hey, what the hell? Wait, I don't have access to my weapons. That's an issue. Alright, we're gonna... we're probably fine. The minute I say that, I'm gonna get attacked again. Hey. Hey. What are you doing? Stop it.
Finally.
I wonder if harvesting speed actually kills vermin faster. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to connect all of these up. Nope, not you. We're going to connect these guys right here. I wonder. It would almost be more efficient to use the cargo drones. I'd have to rebuild our factory though, and I'm not doing that again, at least not right now. So it's fine how it is. Okay, so then how we're gonna do this... Oh my goodness.
Is that all?
I'm gonna have to get some turrets or something over here. Because they keep attacking me, and that's not good. Okay. Let's see, let's try something like this, because this can hook here. That can hook there. This one will merge. Alright, there we are. Oops. Sweet. And then what I can do is I can build some wind turbines. Just build 4 of them. That'll hopefully be more than enough power. Alright. Yeah, so technically we're producing what, 6 a second over here, and these belts are capable of holding 4 a second. So I would need, crap.
No more distractions.
Are you sure? Yeah, no, there it goes. Okay, we're good.
Finally.
Where are all these guys coming from? We're having some issues with Vermin over here. I'm gonna have to build some turrets, which I do have ammo. So that is very possible. Yeah, what I might have to do, because we'll have... Yeah, let's do this. So these 2 right here, we're gonna do this. We'll hook those right there, and then we're gonna do... Bam. There we go. That should make it a little bit more efficient here. Because then we have 4 per second going down this lane, and then 2 per second going down this lane. And apparently we have Vermin attacking our base over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my weapons back. Or I guess I could just build a little habitat over here too, like that wouldn't hurt. Alright, so you're full. I believe all of these guys are full too. Okay, so with that being said, let's do this. And realistically, I don't have enough rail power to handle all of these, but that's fine. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I can't wait for them to release the next update either. Good morning, how are you doing? Alright, so we have quite a bit of titanium coming through, so now I just need to hook this up to our Tier 1 factory over there. which is going to take a bit, but that's fine. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, we're going to wrap around behind this rock here. Wait, seriously? Building's too long? Gosh dang it. Then why did it give me the option to build right there? That's funny. There we go. Okay, so now I guess what I could do is I could just hook it like this for right now until I figure out a better way to actually do this. Alright, so that should be pulling. Oh yeah, I can see the titanium coming through. Yeah, now we're short on stabilizers. Ooh, I wonder if I'm running into the same issue with stabilizers down here. Let's take a look. Oh, 100%. Alright, so we are going to move this to low priority, and then it's going to start pushing everything out now. There we go. Beautiful. Before I do anything else, I need to figure out what's going on with my weapons, because after I died due to lack of water, I had to go and reclaim all my stuff. And apparently my weapons too. Let's see. Oh. There we go, I got my weapon back. I'd like to make some more ammo. So, basic building material and wolfram powder, which I have access to wolfram powder. I just have to go and grab it, which it's going to be way over here. Alright, here we are.
Let's see.
I have way too much healing on me too. I need to figure out what to do with all that. Oh, my guy's hungry. Actually, let's do, because this will... Oh, this is hydration. I need food, so we'll just do this. There we go. Okay, so let's head in here. Let's make some ammo. Alright, perfect. And we have a bunch of ammo. Then I can also make some turrets, too. Speaking of turrets, I need to actually get the automatic turrets. Sweet, now we have more rods. So yeah, that actually worked out quite well. Which, again, we're going to do this. We're going to do low priority on this last one. So then all of our rods will come out this way unless we start filling up, then they'll start filling up these. There we go, that looks way better. And then that should free up at least a little bit of titanium. Which realistically, I could use... Let's see here. I guess I could do this. Yeah, I could hook. Yeah, I can hook that right there. This can go right here. And then I can also use that titanium for some of these other areas as well, if I need to. Because, I mean, why not, if I have access to it, right? So it's primed and ready to go to some of my other tier 1 buildings if I have to. Which I guess I could start expanding our tier 1 factory. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, in the meantime, let's see here. Let's go to our nozzle factory over here. Oh no, these are nozzles. No, I need the impellers. Which, we just need rods. That's what we're struggling in, is just rods. We have everything else. Which I'm hoping, because I increased our rod production here, I still don't see rods coming through. It's gonna be a minute, yeah. Yeah, it's not really pulling rods a whole lot. Granted, I was short on rods to begin with, so it might take a minute for them to get down there. But we are actually increasing our rod production here too, so that's good. I wonder if I have any rods making its way down here yet. I'm not seeing any. Let's do this. Let's start hooking up these sections here. I'm not sure how many of these I'm actually going to be able to hook up. There we go. Alright, so we have pipes coming in. Oh, wait, there's... Oh, rods are going over here now. Yeah, rods are being used for quite a few different things, actually. Which we're going to do...
Rupture activity
Okay.
detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I believe we do have more and more rods coming in now, so I'm hoping a couple of them will make their way. So far, none of them are going down to our impeller factory over there. Which, I guess another thing I could potentially do is I could build another Tier 1 factory over here. Or heck, actually, I could just build the iron products over here and then just connect them to this Tier 1 line. Like, that's also another solution I could do. Which maybe I'll end up doing that. Because that might actually be a little bit more efficient. But yeah, as of right now, we don't have any, I need to build like a habitat over here or something. But in the meantime, we'll just run home really quick. Alright, we are building up our storage of rods though, so that's good. And then what I'll probably end up doing is once the rupture hits, I'm going to teleport over to where those caves are. So then we can get some more quartz and more
Rupture's eruption
glow
has
caps.
started. Prepare for impact.
Which I never did build the turrets either.
Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
The last update is nice, and the glass rework is the real update. Oh, the gases rework. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I didn't get to experience a whole lot in the last episode I did, but... Alright, so we're going to have to give this a minute to cool down. Which I guess realistically, I could start on this. The downside is the super magnet. Like, that's so much more efficient than the other one. Pump, electromagnetic coil, turbine. First off, how do I make a super magnet? That's the real question. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I just need sulfuric acid. Okay. And for that, I need to unlock this. Which I am in the process of doing that, so... I just need rods, which comes down to why I'm having issues right now. Alright. It's cold.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Alright, so we have rods here. So yeah, what I'm kind of thinking we do here is I start building more Tier 1 resources and I just combine everything to these Tier 1 belts here. Because yeah, I'm literally just missing rods. Yeah, so maybe that's what I'm gonna do in the short term. Or the long term, depending on how it goes. Okay, so how I want to do this Because we could do something like this here. So these are going to be rods. Alright, so let's do... Oh, crap. Gosh dang it. I do that every time, too. I need this. And of course, I'm going to have to redo all this. You know what? That's fine. I don't even care. Except for the fact that my guy's now in the way. Ooh, I do not need a grenade. Why did I pull that out? Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it. No, I love the fact that they just keep adding more and more to it. It's fantastic. Now I'm kind of itching to start a new playthrough on another map, but I want to finish our Europa playthrough first. But I also need to look at our moon playthrough as well. Alright, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to do that like this. We're going to delete this for a minute. I have an idea. You know what? Let's just do this for right now, because then it kind of matches how I'm doing the rest of this stuff here. Alright, and then you'll connect right there like that. There we go. Okay. So rods, rods, rods. Oh, did I seriously do tier 1 belts here? Why did I do that? That's hilarious. Okay, well, I fixed it. Alright, so we have rods coming in. So now what I can do is I can hook these rods up to actually, you know what? Let's do this for a sec. There we go. That way I can just do this. Alright, so we're going to have rods come through like this. Alright, so then what we're going to do here is we're going to place this guy. Or better yet, hang on a minute. That's less efficient. Hang on. There we go. That's going to look way better. Plus, we should have more and more rods coming through now, which, yeah, all of our rods that we're producing at our Tier 1 factory are going straight into this production right here, where I'm hoping these rods will start going into this production down the line there. Let's find out here. See what these guys do. So far they're all going straight to the stabilizers. I'm hoping that'll change here pretty soon. Let's see. So far they're all just beeline into the stabilizers. On the plus side, we should start producing more and more stabilizers, so there is that. And we're producing enough rods now where we're going to start building up a supply in these machines. So once that starts to happen, everything will start to move on. So it's just going to take a minute. Oh, you know, I never actually went through the... I wonder if I can get through the teleporter still. Hang on a minute. That's what I was going to do. I wanted to see if I can get some more glow caps. The planet's almost completely regenerated, though. That's the problem.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Should still be able to get out of here. Wait, are there seriously... Does stuff not regenerate or what? Ooh. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Alex, I need ammo to get out. The ruptures damaged the main part of the plant. It might work. Alex, anyone? Over? This isn't funny. The mushrooms here don't make a good long-term food source. Get me out of here. Hello, Alex. Get me out of here. You've got an hour. Otherwise, I'll report everything to Cleaver as soon as I get out. Help, 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 help. That's not good. Well, apparently this stuff is not respawning, so I don't know if it's supposed to respawn or not, but
Changing mags.
why, thank you. Well, there was nothing there, and the rest of it's not gonna, be opened, so that's okay. I think Alex had some issues. Let's see, I have a lot of stuff on me, don't I? I can drop quite a bit of that, actually. Okay, let's see here. Do we have anything going towards...
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Hey, we have rods coming in finally. Look at that. That's beautiful. Oh, this is scary. Okay, so we have rods, or not, yeah, we have rods coming in. Now what I need to do is I need to place the storages here. So then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Alright, this one could be an issue. Alright. I wonder if I can still make it work even with missing one. It should still be supported, you'd think. And actually, I really just need to support the inner 3. I mean, so technically that still works. Oops. Gosh dang it. They do that every freaking time, too. There we go. Sweet, okay. Kind of tedious, but that's okay. When the new gases come, will you restart? I don't know. I don't really want to restart quite yet. I'm still having fun with our Europa playthrough, but I'm kind of itching to start over again, but realistically, I haven't really progressed very far either, so I kind of I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Oh no, we're out of resources. Alright, I need to get rid of some stuff in my inventory, so I don't really need all the helium. Which, I think we have a bunch of helium going. Yeah, we do. So, I'm just going to get rid of a bunch of stuff on me. Like, we're going to drop all of this, because I don't actually need any of this right now. There we go. And then once the next rupture hits, all that'll get destroyed. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to our building material factory over here, which I need to actually set up a cargo, not a dispatcher, but a cargo receiver. I'm kind of thinking Vulcan, but a Venus star would be fun too. But yeah, it's going to be fun to mess around with all the new gases and stuff. I have an idea on how I actually want to do all that, but like I said, I'm going to be on Europa for a little bit longer. Alright, so let's go and grab some more building materials here. We're going to grab you, you, and you, and let's grab everything in here. Perfect. And let's head back. I could put a teleporter over here. That would actually make more sense. Except I don't have enough quartz building material on me either, so... But yeah, a teleporter over here actually makes more sense than anything else. That's okay.
Changing max.
Think we're good? Okay. I'm just building over this chasm here. It's actually really kind of fun. Alright, so I literally just needed to do this, and then we will do that. So, impeller, impeller, impeller. And then we're going to set this to low priority. Oh, heck yeah. Look at all that go. That's beautiful. Now I need heat-resistant sheets. Gosh dang it, it's always something. Before I do that, let's actually start working on this. So what I'm going to have to do here, 1, 2... Alright, we're going to have to do this. Yeah, so we're going to match this level right here. Which means... Okay. So let's do 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do a rail modular 3 here. Or modulator. Why? Why is that a thing? Alright, we're gonna do this. Okay, there we are. So we're gonna hook you up like this, hook you up like that, and then this is gonna hook up like this. And then we're gonna do platforms, and the platforms are just gonna do building not stable. It is stable. Literally. How is this not stable? That's what I don't understand about these pillars. Like, they don't actually work. Like, it's very frustrating. So what if I do this? Oh, that works. Jesus, okay, whatever. Alright, perfect. So, yeah, I'm literally just struggling with heat-resistant sheets now. Which, those are over here. I forget where I put those. Oh, now we're struggling with titanium sheets. Okay. So with that being said, let's take a look at our titanium sheet production over here for a minute. And I have about 10 minutes of the stream left, so I want to try. I mean, I could start fulfilling a couple of those orders. Yeah, we have more than enough. Yeah, so we have more than enough sheets. They're just not reaching the where they need to go, which is the problem. Which means I guess what I could also do is over here I could do a titanium sheet factory as well. Oh, quick save. Yeah, so let's do this. And then, yeah, so we're also going to move this base core as well, because it doesn't need to be way over here. We can actually build it like right here. Perfect. Alright. There we go. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is apparently I keep getting out of my building drone, which is annoying, but that's okay. We're gonna do this. There we go. And then the middle one will go straight that way. Sweet, alright, this is ready to hook up. And actually, let's do this as well. Because that does make it look a little bit better. At least in my opinion. There we go. Okay. So these are going to be plates. And then these are going to be plates as well. And then did I do this one with low priority? No, I did. And there they go. Alright, it's going to take a minute for... There they go. Okay. Alright, beautiful. We have another little tier 1 factory popping up right here, so it's actually working fantastically. Alright, so then we have rods and plates headed this way. Which actually, you know what, if I can jump on this rail here, I can run a lot faster. There we go. Look at that go now. So that should help with our plate production, especially with our machines over here. We're almost full up on nozzles too. That's fantastic. Alright, so it's going to be a minute before the impellers are ready to actually start fulfilling orders. So, yeah. I need the impellers to actually start researching for like sulfuric acid and stuff, because once I get access to sulfuric acid, I can start making the super magnets, so then I can start working on getting to the multi-rail variant 3s, which will increase speed drastically. Actually, it'll double the amount of speed that we currently have. But let's see here. Yeah, because nozzles, I'm producing nozzles, but they only make like, they only give a fraction of credits towards versus the super magnets, but impellers. Wondering. All right, let's see here. How many impellers am I gonna need? Alright, so for sulfuric acid, I need 179,000. So, 179. Alright. Divided by 120. I need 1,495 impellers. That isn't terrible. So, the funny thing is that I will actually have almost that exact number once all of this gets filled up. So once all 3 of these storages fill up and all 3 of these machines fill up, I'll have 1,500, which will be the perfect amount to research that. So what I'm probably going to do in between episodes is I'm going to try to figure out how to optimize my factory a little bit more, but I'm just going to have this running so then in the next episode we can start researching it. But yeah, we're struggling with heat resistant sheets as of right now. Which I did get more plates, so we should be producing more heat resistant sheets. Oh, I see what the issue. So 1 every 4 seconds, and this requires 2 every 4 seconds. So I would have to double the amount that we have here, which actually wouldn't be the worst thing. Maybe I'll do that in between episodes as well. It's just double the amount of heat resistant sheets we have. Or maybe that's the first thing we'll do in the next episode. Yeah, we are slowly progressing. I feel like we didn't progress very far, but we actually did quite a bit here. I like how our bus system is coming along. The only thing I'm having issues with is I just need faster rails. We just don't have enough going through on our rails here. Once I unlock the variant 3 rails, they should keep up a little bit better, but we're still going to be running into some bottleneck issues. That's why I'm really excited for them to actually fix the multi-rail bugs, because then it'll solve all of our bottleneck problems. But I mean, everything is being produced, so like nothing's not being produced here. It's all working pretty well. It's just, it's not efficient. But having this little tier 1 factory producing rods and plates is definitely helping with production as well. So like if I continue doing stuff like that, it should at least help. But yeah, we're just struggling a little bit producing what we need to produce for everything. But yeah, I am going to call the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all later. Does this game have a void so production can keep going? I have no idea if like the end game has any sort of void or anything. I'm kind of hoping it does, so then we can just have production endlessly, but I mean, I don't know. That'll be something that